What's up? What's good? What's going on? So it's been a while since we've done a full video. So let's just do a check-in and see what Spirit deems most important at this time. So this is going to be for that 9th house Sagittarius placement. This is our Sagittarius and 9th house placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. All right. General messages, guys, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest in the past. Also, if you haven't had the opportunity yet to go check me out over on TikTok, go check me out. Same name, the ManjulaAwakening. It is, I do tend to look more into the questions that you guys ask during personal readings. And so you might find some interest over there. So we have priorities coming out. I feel like that actively or consciously, I do feel like that I feel like that I got a Sagittarius, someone with the 9th house. I'm really focusing on their shadow. I feel like that, I do feel like that I'm speaking to a Sagittarius that is focused on uncovering an internal truth right now, if I'm just being honest. And I feel like that this is putting you in this leadership position. Because of this work that you have been willing to do. Because at the end of the day, the card that popped out is priorities. And do you see how this person is leaving that box behind? And in that box is the broken heart. So I definitely feel like that this right now is Sagittarius' priority. This is Sagittarius is cutting away the things that no longer serve them at this time. And really doing the shadow work. Really asking themselves, what was it that I was supposed to learn from those lessons? And what is it that I'm meant to carry forward with me so that I could leave the rest of this behind? I do feel like that's what Sagittarius is consciously in the moment doing. And what that's doing is it's awakening a whole nother side of them subconsciously. And beautiful energy here. Beautiful energy, Sagittarius. So let's see why we need this check-in. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, we might have to start doing breaks more often, guys. I am washing clothes. That's part of the reason that we are, it's been a while. Deep cleaning, cutting away things. I'm over here getting rid of stuff. The wash is losing it. Give me a second. Honey, that thing lost its mind. Let's see, Sag. How is Sagittarius showing up right here? Also want to say that what it is that is like when I take a card from the top and the bottom, that flipper, that's telling me that's where Spirit wants your focus at right now. And I will say this, where Spirit wants your focus at right now is a direct mirror to what's going on with you subconsciously. We do have 12 and 21. Priorities is 12 and the truth is 21. So I definitely feel like that there's some definitely a lot of reflecting taking place at this time. What's going on for Sagittarius, Spirit? Or show me the archetype that is currently representing Sagittarius, Spirit. Thank you. The Page of Swords. Okay. And the Page of Wands. I do feel like that you're a bit I do feel like that at times you could be a bit overwhelmed. And I feel like that's why this reading is coming up. I feel like that I do feel like that you're focusing on one area a little too much. And it's causing you to feel like that you're overwhelmed and that maybe you've bitten off more than you can chew. What's the major arcana that's taking place? What is that? Okay. Yeah, what is the major arcana representing this situation here for Sag? So it's temperance. Yeah, okay. Temperance. So patience. Young Padawa is what I just heard. Young Padawa. I definitely feel like that you feel like you these shoes are too big for you to feel. Ooh. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, Spirit has definitely got you in this place of like this is your glow up, but you're not seeing it as the glow up. I do feel like you're doing the work though. I'm not gonna lie. Whether you see it as a glow up or not, if you needed any confirmation, I do see a Sagittarius that's been putting in the work. But I don't feel like that Sagittarius feels like that there's a benefit to the work yet. And that's, Right now, you also undergoing this energy of learning patience. But what I really like about the Temperance card, not just because it's the Sagittarius card, but what I really love about it is that it is really that energy of learning at which doses can I mix something together to have the outcome that is for my best and highest good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the temperance energy understands that even though I'm allowed, because me personally, I talk very loud and my children have picked up on it too. But I'm a very loud talker. And all my childhood, I was always told, why are you yelling? Why are you talking so aggressive? And so it was kind of like one of those things that was shadowed out, right? Well, now when I can, like when my yard is full of children and we're having fun, they don't have to worry about not being able to hear me because there's so many kids in the yard. Or they don't have to, or you know what I'm saying, like this, for my videos I'm not using a microphone. I'm sure you're not having to turn your volume up plumb high. You know what I'm saying? So it has its benefits. But life did have a way of making me feel like that it was really something that needed to be put in a bin and put up and never to touch. So I feel like that the universe is trying to get you to come to a place to where you can begin to incorporate some things that people told you, don't you do that, Sagittarius. The world won't like that when you do that, Sagittarius. Let's dig in. Guys, if you're still with me at 6:38 in, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. It does help grow this channel. And it also helps circulate these messages to other Sagittarians in need as well. All right, spirits. So let's see. Let's look at what's going on for my Sag crew. So we have the Hierophant, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're definitely, even though you're putting in the work, I don't feel like you're doing it from a joyous perspective. You know what I'm saying? The challenge here is definitely there are some delays. Things just aren't moving as fast as you would like them to move. You might be stuck on this roller coaster upside down and you're not in control. You know what I'm saying? And it just feels like you're just dangling by the wayside. And I feel like that's really your challenge right here. But the situation at hand here is the Hierophant. And, you know, this is really that energy of taking it. Like, this is that energy of really taking in some knowledge from a wise perspective, you know, maybe taking in counsel from a wise person, someone who is educated, someone who has taken courses, someone who has lived life through experience. You know what I'm saying? Either way it goes, this is that energy of really taking in some type of wise knowledge, doing something the traditional way, going based off of a structure. And I feel like that the opportunity here is that it is going to allow for some healing. Okay, it does allow for some healing, but I feel like that it slows you down. It doesn't allow you to move at the rate that you would like to move at, really. Now, the way through this, here with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, this is harsh love, but stop expecting the reward before the work is put in. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason that things are delayed and the reason that things aren't moving the way that you would like them to is because some work still has to be done. So the way through this is to just release yourself of the burden of expecting some type of reward before the job is complete. Apply that in your life in one way or another, whether this is you wanting to be employee of the year or whatever the case may be. But here we are just in July and you're already expecting to get some type of pat on the back. Slow down, it's coming, but it is going to require you to tread a little bit longer and to complete the task before you receive the reward. Okay, now we've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse here. And what this is really, I feel like that this is Sagittarius's takeaway. Because what's at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. So that lets me know that Sagittarius is coming into a more stable, solid, comfortable place in life, but not without its bitterness. I do feel like I'm dealing with a Sagittarius that could be just a tad bit cold, and emotionally cut off. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some insight into this Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here in the reverse? See, Spirit's telling me to do it. See how in these two cards, this is the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, this young man appears to be with this lady here. But in this one, it does appear as if she is, you know, not the friendliest and definitely individual. The Queen of Swords is, if she's married, it is because of... it is like a business deal that marriage is, okay? So I don't ever really consider the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords romantic partners unless there's a lot of romantic cards around it. But here's the energy that I'm getting. There may be this energy of moving forward individually, and this coming late, like partnership or whatever the case may be later on down the road. It may frustrate you. Why do I have to do everything by myself is what I just heard. But I feel like that Spirit is asking you to bear with the universe, because right now there's so much shaping going on you that Spirit might be trying to spare you of people seeing you morph through so much publicly, that Spirit wants this portion of your journey to be single, or not really a lot of people around, a lot of entertainment around is what I feel like. But let's get something on this Queen of Swords. Yeah, see? Wow. The Nine of Pentacles, it came right back out. I definitely feel like that you move forward independently for a while, and it's so that you can really figure out what it is that your true heart's desire is, so that you can begin to put yourself in alignment with it. I'm definitely not telling you, Sagittarius, that you're going to be alone, but there are some things that you must see clearly on this journey towards your Knight of Cups, okay? Because if you, let me just say this. Spirit is downloading right now that you're going to encounter your King of Cups, your Knight of Cups. But the Knight of Cups is very temporary energy. Sometimes for me as a reader, that is my one night stand card. Sells you a whole bunch and makes you feel like that you can have the entire world. And so you just fall into his arms, and then the next morning you're left there all by yourself. That's the Knight of Cups as well. So Spirit is saying, like, your person that you're going to come to, it is going to be a Knight of Cups energy. So if you can trail on this journey towards this Knight of Cups, do your internal work so that the two of you together can morph this in to something Empress like energy, so that you can grow it, right? But you can't encounter a Knight of Cups and not be willing to put in the work. Because the Knight of Cups needs some work. It gives you a lot to start. The Knight of Cups will give you a lot to start with. It's a beautiful canvas that the Knight of Cups offers. But it does require you to really, like, yo, homie, this is the treatment I expect. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you get to know what type of treatment you really expect, so that you can show your Knight of Cups and inform your Knight of Cups on why he's over here charming you. You can tell your Knight of Cups what it is that you're looking for, okay? You can show him, and you can expect nothing less than that, okay? I'm actually going to leave this here because it feels really, really good. I definitely feel like that there's some shadow work being done, because somebody is coming in to some type of partnership. And I do feel like that this is, you're going to have to take the leadership role here. You might feel like you're in feminine energy. You might be in a female form or whatever the case may be. But in the cycle of this portion of your journey, when this Knight of Cups comes around, I do feel like that you're going to have to know how to harness your masculine energy as well, because there is some action that you're going to have to take the leadership role here. Let me come on up out of here. I missed y'all, but I'm glad this is under 20. Closing message, Spirit. Closing message. Thank you. Yeah, step into the spotlight. You definitely have a message to share. And it will be well perceived if you allow yourself to go through your healing work, releasing any and all of your fear that's holding you back, because it's really just, it's a trap, okay? And it's almost over. I like whatever it is that you're going through, whatever this shadow work is, I do feel like that you're making it through the toughest part now. And here very soon, you're going to be appreciative for putting in that hard work, all right? All right, Sag, I love you. I hope that this message offered you all the guidance that you needed on your journey. If this message did, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace, love, and light.